Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, what's going on? Whiskey Cactus here. Guys, you have no fucking idea. None. You have no idea how excited I am to be playing this game. Also, be forewarned. I am going to forewarn you as you watch this. I'm going to click on config, just so we don't go to copyrighted intro cutscenes or anything. Be forewarned. I'm playing this on an emulator. This is the very first time I've ever streamed anything from an emulator. So, if there are technical problems, just be forewarned that there might be technical problems. I don't know. I've tested this a couple of times, and from what I've seen so far, we should be good. So we're going to jump back into this. I'm going to let this boot up again. I'm not doing the intro cutscene, despite every fiber of my being wanting to, because it's the greatest intro I've ever seen in my life. It's my favorite intro song to any Tales game or any JRPG to begin with. But we're just going to jump right into it. Welcome, this is Tales of the Abyss. This is my second favorite Tales game of all time after Symphonia. And this is one I've never done on the channel before, so let's dive into it. New game. Here we go. Get ready. Now this is a PS2 game.
2000. In Kimlaska shall be born one who inherits the power of Lorelei. He will be a boy of royal blood with hair of red. He shall be called the Light of the Sacred Flame.
The Light of the Sacred
Flame. And he will lead
Flame.
Kimlaska Landvaldir to new prosperity. ND 2002. The one who would seize glory shall destroy the island upon which he was born. A land by the name of Had. War shall thereafter persist between Kimlaska and Malkuth for a full cycle of the seasons.
So, the time has come.
There she is. There she is. We meet Best Girl very early.
Prepare.
Well, Best Girl of party members. Here we go. Batical, the capital of light, kingdom of Kimlaska Landvaldir, Remday, Rem Deacon 23, ND 2018. So they were talking in the beginning about ND 2000, ND 2002. So this is 2018. So we're a little bit further along than all of that. I don't remember exactly what everything said. But here we are. We're in ND 2018, so that's the year. Is Rem Day in the month of Rem Deacon. It's Rem Deacon 23rd. And today's Rem Day. You'll notice, if you're familiar at all with Tales lore, you might recognize the name Rem. That's on purpose. So the other thing that I mentioned just before the beginning, this is a PS2 game, and by that I mean it plays like a PS2 game and looks like a PS2 game, and has the voice acting of a PS2 game. That doesn't mean the voice acting is bad, that just means there's a lot of things that are not voiced. So I will have to read quite a few things. There's our man. I was hoping we could hold out until an HD remaster of this game could come out, but I don't know. I don't see it in the cards anytime soon. So here we are with the jaggy lines and the standard definition vertical black bars. You know what? I wouldn't have it any other way, guys. What's that? What is that? What is that up in the sky, man? I don't know. Here we are, and we're walking. This is a very different start than the start to Tales of Arise, isn't it? There's no death and no slavery and no 300 years of repression, and well, we got some swords. Also, point of note, his bed is in the middle of the room, like a psychopath. Who even does that? Who even does that? I don't know, but we're leaving.
Guess I'm hearing things.
You might be hearing things. Oh, also there's no auto advance. Because it's a PS2 game. Alright, we've got a chair and a table. And some more chairs. So we are a noble. And we're gonna talk to Pear. Hello. Hello, Master Luke. Nice weather we're having today. I can't do Yuri Lowenthal. I can't do it. I'll try to do Kyle McCarley. It'll be close enough. I can't do that either. Digging in the dirt today, Pear. Don't you get bored doing that every single... I'll just use my standard shonen anime voice. Digging in the dirt again today, Pear? Don't you get bored doing that every single day? Not at all. This is my job. Nothing makes me happier than to see the flowers I grow warm the hearts of the manor's inhabitants. No offense, but I'm bored as all hell of this manor. I want my freedom. Yes, I can understand how being forbidden to leave the manor would cause you to feel that way. But it's an order from His Majesty himself. You'll just need to wait a little longer until you come of age. Come of age. Alright. Sure you're used to these flowers by now, but I still hope they can warm your heart. Well, thanks, Pear. Got a lot of flowers. So this is the manor. Good morning, Master Luke. Conference is currently being held in the drawing room. I'm afraid I cannot let you pass. Okay. So that's the drawing room. This is just water. I mean, it's actually really nice, except for the fact that we're not allowed to ever leave. Hello. Oh, good morning, Master Luke. Lovely weather again today, isn't it? Just as the Order of Lorelei's score predicted, the phone stones in the sky are shining as beautifully as ever. The phone stones in the sky, so that's what we were looking at earlier. Alright, let's go over here. This is the only way we can go. Hi. Good morning, Master Luke. I have a visitor in the entrance hall. Alright. Oh, here we go. Kind of feels weird to play this with a PS4 controller, but I love it, because I actually don't like the PS2 controller very much. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to overwrite this. This was just my test file as I was doing tests to make sure everything worked. So there we go. We're saving there. I'll probably save multiple files just to make sure things don't get screwy with the whole emulator and everything. I'm afraid entry is not permitted while guests are in attendance. Alright, so we are just not allowed in the drawing room. Because we're not allowed to be involved with anything. We just have to exist in our room, in the manor, because that's just how it is. Hello there. My guest, Ramdas, the Order of Lorelei Maestro, Dorian General Van Grant. That is a very long title. The Order of Lorelei Maestro, Dorian General Van Grants will be arriving soon. The guy's name is Van Grants. Everything else is title. Will be arriving soon. What? Master Van's coming. Today's not a training day. I've heard he's here on urgent business. I was told they'll be calling you later, young master, so please wait in your room. I just came from my room. Stop calling me young already. No, until you reach maturity at age 20, I shall continue to refer to you as young master. Man. Young master, please stop fraternizing with that gardener Pear. It isn't fit for you to be speaking to one of his status. I know, sheesh. And quit giving me orders. My apologies. Well. We've got a skit. Guess what? Unvoiced. Also two-dimensional. If they're not going to let me leave, they can at least try to keep me amused. If I didn't get to train with Master Van, all I'd do every day is eat, sleep, and hang out with Guy. There's gotta be something more interesting to do around here. Yeah, he's kind of insufferable. And you're gonna discover that you're probably gonna hate Luke for, a portion of the game. Good morning, Master Luke. This is Guy and Pear's room. So Guy and Pear are rooming together. They must be the help. This must be Pear's side. And this must be Guy's side. We have... What? There we go. Got an apple gel. That's why we do this, guys. That's why we do it. Apple gels. Now, they're slightly different in this game. Let me see what arts I have. So I have Fang Blade. Equipment. I've got a wooden sword and Haute Couture. We've got one apple gel, which recovers 30% max HP. Now, that is what a standard... that is what a standard apple gel does. In Tales of Arise, they changed it to be like 200 HP or whatever it was, 500 HP or something specific. So there we have Luke Fonfabra. Duke's son is his title, and that's his stats. There we go. And good stuff. So battle, we have 80 skills and strategy and stuff. I don't think we have too much going on. We just have backstep unlocked. And I don't totally remember exactly how we get skills and things, but I think we will learn over the course of the game, so that's cool. This is our parents' chambers or something? Let's take a look. Let's head on in. I think this is our parents' chambers. So we are the son. We got a lemon. Oh, shit, really? Fuck yeah, we're gonna hold on to that. Jeez. I'll take it. That's why we explore, guys. That's why we can explore. Alright, we're going back to our room. So Master Van's on his way. Which is weird because this isn't a training day, and we've gathered from context clues that we train under Master Van. Sure you're used to... Yeah, okay. Alright, so just go back to the room. And progress the story and see what happens. Here we go. Here we go.
Luke, fragment of my soul, heed my voice.
I knew it. It's that damn voice again.
So we're hearing voices. That ain't good.
Luke, what is it? Not another one of those headaches.
There he is.
Guy, is that you?
What's up, Guy?
It's okay. It's gone. You hearing things again? I wish I knew what the hell it was. It's so annoying.
They're getting more frequent. They started after you were kidnapped by the Malkuth Empire.
Interesting.
What's that, 7 years now?
Interesting. Kidnapped by the Malkuth Empire.
Thanks to them, now I'm going crazy.
There we go. There's our backstory.
Don't worry about it too much. So, what do you want to do today? How about some sword practice?
Sorry, not today. Master Van's here.
Van? But today's not a training day, is it?
No, apparently not.
Apparently something came up.
Yeah. Yes.
Master Luke, may I come in?
Uh-oh. I can't let anyone see me here. I'm out of here before I get caught. See ya.
Bye, Guy. Yeah, I mean, we're not allowed to fraternize with the help, apparently.
Yeah, I hear you. Come on in, it's open.
His Grace requests your presence in the drawing room.
All right, dismissed. Guess I'll get going.
Alright. Anything to find in here? Not this time, not the first time, not any time. It's got a record player. It's kind of cool. I don't know what that's about. Alright, so we have to go to the drawing room. Now, we can go this way. I'm gonna see what happens if I go this way, because I would like to save. I'm probably gonna save across like 3 or 4 files. Just in case anything happens, we have a few different saves that we could potentially fall back on. So let's do that. So I'm going to save here on file 2. Okay, cool. You have anything else to say to me, Ramdas? Everyone's waiting for me inside. Alright, let's just go in. There's the drawing room.
You wanted to see me, Father?
Have a seat, Luke.
I sure will.
Hey, Master Van. Do I get to train with you today?
We'll have time for that later. First, we have to talk about something.
What do we have to talk about?
Dorian General Grants is returning to Doth tomorrow.
Oh.
Huh? Why?
You know that I am a member of the Oracle Knights, part of the Order of Lorelei.
You're their commandant, right?
Yeah.
Right. As the leader of the Knights, it's my duty to provide protection for Phone Master Ion.
What's a Phone Master Ion?
He's the leader of the Order of Lorelei. It's thanks to Ion that the truce between the Malkuth Empire and our kingdom of Kimlaska Landvaldir is in place.
Ah. Okay.
If Ion's predecessor, Evanos, is the hero who ended the Hard War, then the current Phone Master is a symbol of the peace that reigns today.
Okay, so Phone Master is kind of like the religious leader.
Unfortunately, Ion has gone missing.
Oh shit. That's not good.
Therefore, I must attend to my duty as an Oracle Knight and join the search for Phone Master Ion.
Hold on, you can't do that. If you go back home, who's gonna train me?
Settle down.
What a
I'll
dick.
have one of my men come here until I return to Kimlaska.
What a dick.
But I want you to teach me.
He's got more important things to do, Luke.
Don't be selfish, Luke. Dorian General Grants will return soon enough. It's high time you learn some patience.
Please, dear. You know what this child's been through. He's still traumatized from the kidnapping.
Okay. Okay, fair.
He even lost his childhood memories, the poor thing.
Yikes.
Don't you feel for him?
Suzanne, you spoil him.
Still, a life locked inside a mansion like this is hardly easy.
Seriously, why does my uncle have to keep me trapped in here? Just because he's the king, he thinks he can just order people around. Makes me mad.
Luke, my brother is merely concerned for your safety. Just 3 more years and you'll be free. Hold on a little longer, okay?
Cheer up, Luke. We'll train hard enough today to make up for the entire time I'm gone.
Okay, well that sounds entertaining.
Duke, milady, by your leave, we must begin our training.
Thank you, Dorian General.
I'll head on to the courtyard. Come join me as soon as you're ready.
Alright, we're gonna train with Master Van.
Luke, dear, please do be careful out there.
I know. Jeez.
Yeah, he's gonna whine a lot. Get used to it. Man, Master Van's leaving. I hope he comes back after he finds that Phone Master or whoever. I mean, sword training's the only thing keeping me sane around here. Oh well, guy's not too bad with a sword. Guess I'll just practice with him. Okay, well, that's what's going on in here. I don't think there's anything else to look at. No. Alright, so let's head on out this way. I think we can get to another room back this way. Yeah. Oh, this is their bedroom. Alright. Yeah, okay, this looks more like their bedroom. Flowers have to be taken good care of. Duke and Madame Fabre are in the drawing room. Yeah, I was just there. I know. What do we got? We got 100 gold. Hell yeah. Always make sure to do your exploring, guys. Always do your exploring. Alright, Van, teach me how to fight. Sounds like this is gonna be a battle tutorial.
I see. Sounds like the Oracle Knights have it pretty rough.
Oh, you know Master Van, huh?
I'll have to leave everything to you for the time being.
Interesting.
The Duke, the King, and Luke's.
Ah, Master Luke!
Yeah, Master Luke.
Guy, what's up?
Well, Van's a master swordsman, so I thought I'd ask for a little instruction.
Really? That's not what it looked like to me.
Hmm?
What the? Something's coming.
Something's coming. Okay. Hmm? 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 Oh. Ooh, that's the girl we saw at the beginning. She sing them to sleep?
Luke, did you not hear me?
I did not hear you.
Huh? Oh, right.
I very much did not hear you.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Alright, here we go. We doing some battle tutorial.
I guess I'll just watch from over here. Let's see what you got, Luke.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Are you ready, Luke? We'll start with the basics.
Yes, Master.
First, movement. Move forward or back by pushing the left stick left or right. Try it. Press the menu button when you're ready to go on.
Here we go. We're moving. Look at us move. We can move. Yeah, it's not technically side view. We'll learn more about why it's not side view later.
Space between you and your enemy is important in battle. Watch the conditions and respond.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I actually doubt there will ever be any need for you to fight.
I want to show off some cool moves outside.
Excuse me, I'm the hero of a JRPG, Van. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to fight.
This is not something for you to show off. Next, attacks. Perform normal attacks with the attack button.
Mm-hmm.
Normal attacks will change when combined with the left stick. Slash with the attack button. Press it and move the left stick left or right to slash up. Press it and move the left stick up to attack enemies in the air. Attack a wide area by moving the left stick down and pressing the attack button. That about covers it. Now then, attack that dummy there, just as you always do.
Who you calling a dummy?
Training dummy again? All right.
There we go. There we go. So is your standard Tales combat from the old era.
In the air or surrounding you, you will need to change
Not
if
quite
the
Tales of
situation
Arise
demands.
combat,
Never
but...
forget that. That's all for basic attacks. We'll move on to defense next.
Uh-huh.
You know, Master?
Yeah,
What?
I've always wondered, can't I just take out an enemy before it can attack?
usually.
Are you saying you could defeat me?
I don't think that's what I said.
No, I just...
So you understand that defense is important. That dummy will attack at regular intervals. Try to defend with the guard button.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
No way!
I can also backstep. Ow. There we go. Very good.
Defense is very important in battle. You will learn new defensive skills as you battle more. Learn them well.
Yes, sir.
Finally, we'll move on to arts. Are you ready, Luke?
I sure am.
I've been waiting for this. I'm ready anytime you are.
Perform arts with the art button. I taught you Fang Blade. Do you
Oh, I know Fangblade.
Yes, Master.
Good. Then try.
You're gonna hear me yell Fangblade a whole lot. Fangblade.
Excellent.
And we can combo that with regular attacks.
You've learned it well. That art is yours to use.
Hell yeah.
All right. Thank you, Master.
You can perform combos by combining arts with normal attacks.
I just said that.
Cool.
All right. This is the end. Use the attack button and art button to perform a combo of 4 hits or more.
Tetra Slash. Let's
Yes,
do
Master.
it. There we go.
Good work. Oh, You will probably learn new arts as you gain more experience in battle.
But I thought I was never leaving the manor, though, and I was never going to have to battle. So are you telling me I'm going to have to battle?
You can set them in the arts menu.
Why would I need that if I'm never going to leave the manor?
Stick with the art button to perform a variety of arts. Remember that.
Spoilers, Van.
New arts.
Alright. Here we go. Here we fucking go, guys.
What's that?
That voice.
I can't move.
That's a phonic hymn. Has a seventh phonist invaded the manor?
I guess.
Damn it.
Those
He's
are certainly
probably
words
asleep.
you said.
What the hell are the guards doing?
Sleeping, apparently. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I finally found you, Van Dastelka. Prepare to die, traitor.
Oh, yikes.
Tyr, I knew it.
Who the hell are you?
Oh.
No! Stop!
Resound. The will of Lorelei shall reach you and open the way.
Not that
Yo,
weird
I'm getting
voice
so hyped to
again.
play this game. You have no idea. You have no idea.
The seventh phonon?
None. No idea. The more I'm seeing this game, the more I'm remembering how much I love it.
Phonons have reacted with each other.
It's so good. This is probably my favorite Tales story.
Luke, wake up.
It's so
wake
cool.
up, Luke.
It's so cool.
Who are you?
Oh, good. You're okay.
I'm sorry, it's nighttime, and where the fuck am I?
Where are we?
I don't know. That was pretty strong. I almost thought we'd been caught in the planet storm.
The planet storm? The fuck's a
Wait,
planet
that's
storm?
right. You were trying to... Ow.
Stop. Don't try to move so suddenly. Are you injured? Where does it hurt?
I'm fine. What I want to know now is what the hell happened? And who are you?
I'm Tyr. It would seem that a hyper-resonance occurred between us.
Who's a what's it?
A hyper-resonance? What's that?
An isophone-induced resonance. I didn't expect you to be a seventh phonus too. That was careless of me.
You're saying words.
That would explain why the royal family is protecting you.
You're saying words that have meaning to somebody, but that somebody is not Luke von Fabre.
Ah, shut up for a second. I don't understand a thing you're saying. Well, say something.
First you
just-
tell me to shut up.
you just
now
told
you're
me not
telling
to
me
talk.
Let's save the discussion for later. You don't seem to know anything. Talking here would be a waste of time.
So what are we gonna do now?
You calling me dumb?
I'll escort you back to your manor in Batikal.
How? We don't even know where we are.
You see the sea just over there, don't you?
Yeah.
So that's what the sea looks like.
At any rate, let's head out of this ravine and down to the coast. If we can find a road, there should be carriages passing along. We should be able to find a way back.
And just how are we supposed to get to the sea from here?
We go down to the coast, like she just said, Luke.
Stop and listen. You hear that water flowing? There's a river. If we follow the river, we should come out to the sea.
Unless we follow it the
Is
wrong
that how it
direction.
works?
Let's go.
Alright, well, here we are. We are in Tatteroo Valley. Tyr has joined the party. Of course she has. There she is, level 3. Let's take a look at Tyr. Where, status. Mysterious Intruder. There she is. Let's see what she's got. She's got arts. She has First Aid and Nightmare. Nightmare is a hymn. Uses the first phonon to put targeted enemies to sleep. She is going to be using that quite often. Let's go to our strategy. So, let's see. Target same, yep. TP, use 50%. Do not let TP drop below 50% except when healing. That sounds pretty good. I think I'm going to stick with that. Action Phonic Arts, yep. Items, watch HP. I'm going to say do not use for the moment. I'll have to see how it goes. I'm going to figure out how I want to have people actually use their items. And then overlimit. Use it. Absolutely use overlimit. Okay, I think we're good. Let's explore Tatteru Valley a little bit. Now this is not just like big open like Tales of Arise was. This or even Tales of Berseria. This is very specific fixed camera maps. Which honestly I prefer that. Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer that in my video games. Here we go. Look at those pixelated trees. I love it. Monsters.
Monsters?
Monsters?
Here they come.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to be kidding me.
Are they prickle boars? Tell me they're prickle boars. They're not prickle boars.
Ah!
They're some kind of boar. I don't think prickle boars were a thing yet. Yeah. Fangblade. There we go.
What's that monster
Got pork.
called?
Coffee.
Huh?
I thought it'd be cute.
Tyr has a thing for cute monsters.
Phew. That wasn't so tough.
No, it really wasn't.
Don't relax just yet. Look, there's more.
Oh, shit. More? Uh-oh.
If you
This
come
place
into
is
contact
fucking
with monsters
dangerous,
like
man.
that, you'll have to fight them. Be careful.
Huh. Think you know everything, don't you?
I love the battle music in this game. It's so good. So, are you gonna tell me why you broke into the manor, or why you attacked Master Van, or anything? I don't see any point in telling you, and I doubt you'd understand anyway. Besides, what would you do if I did tell you? I just figured if you're plotting something, it might be kind of risky to travel with you. Hey, what are you laughing at? I'm sorry, don't worry. I have no intention of harming you. As a matter of fact, you don't even matter at all. That's all I can tell you for now, but will you trust me? Fine, fine. It's just the two of us. There's no point in fighting anyway. Alright. If you say so, here we go. We got a save point. I'm going to save in the third slot. Again, just in case there's any accidents. And we're already a half an hour into this. Jesus. Alright. You don't need to cast Nightmare, ever.
Too easy.
Tyr. You do not need to cast Nightmare. Save that TP. I've got this on lock. Alright, so we're good. Is there anything to explore over this way? There's a treasure chest over there. So let's go this way. We've got one of these prickle boars. What is it actually called? Rhinosus. Rhinosus. There we go.
Just stay down.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Am I getting any items? Did she come with any items? Yeah, we have an orange gel and we have a life bottle. And we have more apple gels. Still have this, we have this lemon gel also. By the way, orange gels are not 3,000 gold in this game. I can tell you that much. I think this... Is this a... Oh, it's dead end. Okay. That might be something we have to do later. Hello. Hello, Rhinosus. Got a guard break. Very good. You're never gonna cast Nightmare. You are never gonna cast Nightmare. What we got Recover, which is yeah, it's when you get when you're in the air, you can press guard to flip out of the flip out of the aerial, and then you land on your feet instead of landing on your back. It's good. It's very important. Here we go.
We're done here.
We are done here. We're so done here. Got an orange gel. Bro, they are so much less valuable. So we actually have TP, so if you're not familiar at all, I don't think I've played a Tales game on Twitch that had TP in it.
Just stay dead.
That's your magic meter. So arts cost TP. And orange gels, what they originally did back in the old days, in the before times, in the long, long ago, orange gels recovered TP. Oh, it's an ambush by little
Be careful. There's
piddly
more than
plant
one of them
monsters.
this time.
Mm-hmm.
No way!
You have to fight 2 enemies at once? Are you going to teach me how to change my targets?
What the hell?
What the hell?
Luke, relax.
How the hell am I supposed to relax?
When faced with
Yeah, he's kind of
multiple
insufferable.
enemies, you can change which one you target. Change
I
your
promise
target
you,
by
though.
holding down
I
the target
promise you
button
he's going to be one of your
left
favorite
stick.
Tales characters by
Draw
the
to
end of this
target
game.
the enemy in the rear.
I promise you.
Good. You can also target the closest enemy by quickly pressing the target button. Try it. Good. You can change targets to attack a weak enemy or help an ally. Adjust your target as the situation needs.
Indeed.
How can I understand if you yell it all out at once?
Get ready.
Huh?
See ya.
Don't go overboard.
You didn't even get your first aid. Did you get your first aid out? Maybe she did. Too easy. Too fucking easy. Love the combat in this game. It's so simple. It's very simple, but I love it. It's very classic Tales. I'm sorry, I'll get you back to your manor. You damn well better. It's my fault after all. I'm very sorry. Yeah, well, I don't get out all that often anyway, so I guess a little walking around won't hurt. So, do you want to go home or not? Of course I want to go home. What the hell kind of question is that? Then stop talking and start moving. If you want to go for a stroll, wait until we're someplace safer. Fine. He's kind of an asshole. I don't remember if we need to, like, master our arts.
Too easy.
She's got critical guard. That's pretty cool. Was critical guard. Critical guard. It's like a forward step. Reduces damage from enemy physical attacks. Okay, cool. Stupid monsters, you better keep out of my way. You're getting better at fending them off, Luke. I was just a little startled at first, that's all. I've been training with Master Van. Those wimps are no match for me. Van. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's go. So these are what classic Tales skits are like. Although in the Japanese, they're voiced. And in a lot of the English versions, they're also voiced. But in the older ones, they're not. Can I go in there somewhere? Here we go. Got a cape. I'm gonna equip that on Luke for some extra healing. For some extra defense. Hello there. There we go.
Too easy.
I think we've gotten everything. Let me just double check, see if there's any way to go off the beaten path this way. I don't believe so. Yeah, so we're good. We got everything over here. We got the treasure chest. Let's continue onward. By the way, I would like to mention that I am going to be playing this game with a guide open, and that guide is a side quest guide specifically.
There's the way out.
I am using a side quest guide from Game FAQs. It is by Bundle B, is the name, and it was written about a decade ago. But it is a chronological side quest guide. So that's going to be very helpful. I don't ever play this game with a guide, and I've played this game maybe, like, I don't know, somewhere between 5 and 10 times.
It's about time. I'm sick of this place.
So that is to say, I don't know it like the back of my
Someone's
hand,
coming.
like I do with Tales of Symphonia or some of the Zelda games I play. So I don't necessarily know all the side
Don't
quests.
tell me you're with the Darkwings.
And I went Darkwings. Nice. Nice. Where's Deadheim? Where's Deadheim? The Darkwings are a running gag. They are in most Tales games. At least by name, if not actually, you know, in the game as characters. But yeah, so I don't necessarily know all the side quests, and I would like to try to make this a fairly complete playthrough. I'm not going to try to 100% it, but I do want to try to do, like, super bosses and some of those other kinds of side quests. I will try to get to the cameo battle. The cameo battle is very difficult in this game. It's very hard to, like, even get to it. So, but I do want to try those things. So I am going to use a guide that I will periodically check to see if there are any available side quests that I can make sure not to miss, because early Tales games do have missable side quests. So, just as a forewarning.
The Darkwings?
Full disclosure, I am going to be not using only my noggin for this.
They're bandits. 2 men and a woman. Wait, there's only 2 of you.
Yeah, we're not the Darkwings, dude.
Don't go comparing me to some pathetic bandit.
Damn right.
Yes, you might upset the bandits.
Ha, got him.
Hey!
Fucking got him.
We
Such an
lost our
easy
way around
target.
up here. Who are you?
What an easy target.
I'm a coachman. One of the wheels on my coach started acting up. We lost our drinking water when the jug fell off, so I came here to draw some more.
Gotta keep tight hold on your jugs.
A coach! Perfect!
Do you go to the capital?
Yeah, that's my last stop.
Let's hitch a ride. I'm sick of walking.
Yes, we don't know this area very well. Would that be all right with you?
To the capital, it'll be 12,000 gold apiece.
Yikes.
You got enough on you?
No.
That's expensive.
Really? Sounds cheap to me. My dad'll take care of it when we get to the capital.
That's no good. I need payment in advance.
Take this.
That looks expensive.
Wow.
It was glowy.
This is some gem. All right, hop aboard.
Huh, you got some nice stuff. Now I don't have to get my shoes all dirty.
Oh my god, what an asshole. What an asshole. The entire ass. The whole ass. 400 gold. Alright, I'm gonna go into slot 4. And I will probably cycle through these over the course of the game. I'm not sure if we can get up there. Can I get up there? I feel like I can. Can I get to it from over here? Maybe? Maybe? Yes. See, I knew I was missing something. I could just tell. Gotta fight the enemies. See, games like this, I don't remember this game being super grindy at all. I know there's one spot that I definitely am probably going to want to do a bit of grinding. But generally speaking, this game is not very grindy. As long as you fight the enemies you encounter. So try to fight all the enemies in an area, and then you're usually pretty good. Don't run from battles. Basically, don't run from battles. Clear all the areas. If you run into enemies, then just fight them.
That's your best?
You should be fine. What do we got here? We have 300 gold, and we have a life bottle. Some basics. Some basics. We have to build up the inventory. Now this game, unlike Tales of Arise, this game does allow you to carry, I believe, 16 of an item rather than 15. And you do get money from battles, as is fairly common in most RPGs. So, ready to get on the coach? I sure am. Let's go. Let's get out of Tatteroo Valley. Yeah. Here's your overworld map. Hey man, this game's from 2005.
What was that?
I don't have a problem with the graphics. Oh, jeez. What is going on over here?
You're finally awake.
Hey, that coach coach is under attack.
The army's chasing those bandits. It's those Darkwings I mistook you for.
You there! Move your coach before you get caught in the crossfire.
Don't catch us in the crossfire. Yikes. I don't like that.
Commander, enemy is crossed Rotello Bridge. They're putting gunpowder on the bridge.
No, don't blow up the bridge.
They intend to drop the bridge, do they?
Don't do that.
Phone slot activation detected. The enemy set off phonic arts using the 5th phonon. The bridge is going to explode.
Tartarus, full stop. Activate phonic barrier.
Yes, sir. Tartarus, full stop. Phonic barrier activated.
Well, fuck.
Whoa, that was cool.
Wow. That's Malkuth's newest land dreadnought, the Tartarus.
I'm sorry, Malkuth?
What's the Malkuth military doing hanging around here?
What do you mean? Of course they're here. There's been no end to the rumors that Kimlaska is going to start a war any day now. They've tightened security in this area.
Oh shit, we're in Malkuth, aren't we?
Wait a minute, this isn't Kimlaska?
What are you talking about? This is the Malkuth Empire, the West Rugnica Plains.
Oh, yikes. That's a big yikes. So we're going to the wrong capital.
Hang on. I thought this coach was headed for the capital, Batical.
No, Grand Kokma, capital of Malkuth, and home to His Imperial Majesty Peony the Ninth.
I was mistaken.
Good going, Tyr.
How can you be so calm about it? How could you make a mistake like that?
I didn't recognize the area. What's your excuse?
I've been confined to the manor. I've never been outside. How the hell should I have known?
You're sure acting strange. Are you two Kimlaskan?
Definitely not.
No, we're from Malkuth. We have business in Batical. We were on our way there.
Talk about bald-faced.
Well, I think they dropped the bridge, so that's probably going to get in the way of us getting to
That's the other
Batical.
direction, then. If you're going to Kimlaska, you should have taken the road south rather than crossing the bridge. Mind you, with that bridge out, you can't go back now.
Are you serious?
Fuck.
Now what?
Oh,
We're passing through
sorry.
Engave to the east on the way to Grand Kokma. What do you two want to do?
I'm assuming we're going to, disembark at Engave.
If we go all the way to Grand Kokma, we'll just wind up farther away. Let's stop in Engave and think about how to get back to Kimlaska.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, no. We're going to walk to Engave.
We'll walk to Engave and see the sights along the way.
Yeah.
Engave is to the east of here. Take care now.
We're definitely walking because that gives us the opportunity to do some grinding. This is what I mean. Just fight the enemies, right? As you find them, fight the enemies, and we'll be good. So we need to go to the east, which is over that way. So the one thing I don't prefer about this this overworld map is it's very kind of barren. There's not a lot to see. Fangblade, Fangblade, Fangblade. That's such a... Nightmare is such a good move to have early. It's a really good move to have early. Because, what it does is it does damage, and then I think it like, guarantees a stun on the enemy. Because it says it puts them to sleep. Which is really helpful. So the last time I played this game was actually on my PS2. And it was on a high-definition television. So, the town itself looked so absurdly distorted, graphically, like on the map. I'm very interested to see what it's going to look like through the emulator in standard definition. It'll probably look a hell of a lot better. There we go, Havoc Strike. I want that. I want that. No, I want it on my side one. Yeah, that's good. Get rid of it from here. Yikes, 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 yikes. There we go.
Guess that does it.
So I can't remember if mastering arts gets you, like, any kind of rewards. Like, if I use the same art over and over and over again. So, like, I have usage 25. I think it's like, Symphonia, where, if you use it enough, you get, like, the better version of it unlocked. Alright, so we're taking this path. I think that might be where we're going. We'll find it. Ow. Yeah, how about first aid? There we go, thank you. Another first aid might not be unwelcome. Have we learned how to do free run yet? No, we haven't learned free run. Okay. There we go.
One must fight to live.
One of these days we'll learn free run, which is such an important thing. This is not Engave, I don't think. Is this Kite Soar? Alright, I'm burning through my TP. And the cool thing is, too, you gain TP back every time you land a normal attack. So that's really helpful. So you can just naturally recover your TP just from doing regular attacks. This is not Engave, I don't think. I could be wrong. Yeah, no, this isn't it. That's something different. So, Engave was to the east, they said. I was following the path, but I guess there must have been like a split in the path that I didn't notice. That's alright. We're in the forest now. There we go. Got some Tataroo grass. Got some Tataroo grass. For my crafting. I don't remember what that's for. Alright, so I think we're going... I'm lost. I feel like following the path is the obvious choice, because we're gonna eventually get to a town if you follow the path. That's what paths lead to. We got a green roper. Hello there. Havoc Strike. There we go. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. This way. Must be this way. See how much extra EXP we're getting? Got him. There we go. Free run's a skill you gotta unlock. That's what it is. That's what it is. You gain those skills by leveling up and stuff. So, free run. Let me take a look. Hold the L2 button to move around freely. This was the first game I think that had that, and it was revolutionary. Man, I'm hungry. Yes, let's stop to rest. I'll make something to eat. What? You? Yes. Uh-huh. Alright, let's eat. Let's eat. You mean that's it? Yes. The heck is this? It's a sandwich. Oh, rice balls. I can see that by looking at it. First you talk like you're gonna cook a real dinner, then all you make is balls of rice? Rice balls are the only thing we have a recipe and ingredients for right now. We have to make do. About cooking. Let's get some more information. Hey, can you tell me more about cooking? Sure, I don't mind, but what did you want to know? Can we learn to make other stuff besides this? By talking to people or searching around, you can find recipes to make a variety of dishes. So we have to search for recipes, huh? What a pain. Once we get a recipe, how do we make food? Collect the ingredients, and then choose who's going to prepare it. People have different tastes in food, so when you choose who's going to make it, you should make sure to confirm the needed ingredients. Cooking is a staple of the Tales series. Oh, we're done eating, and I'm done explaining. Shall we be going? What? That was fast. You'll get a stomachache if you don't chew your food. Okay. When you get a stomachache, don't come crying to me. There's a sign. That'll tell me where Engave is.
I'll destroy you.
There you go. Pow Hammer. Hello. Who had Pow Hammer?
Guess that does it.
Did Kisara have Pow Hammer? I think she might have. I know that's a Colette move. What do we got here? Engave and Saint Bina. So I love the naming. Oh, that looks so much better. It looks so. It doesn't look that much better. Actually, it still looks kind of shit, but I'll take it. Welcome to Engave.
This must be Engave.
Uh-huh.
Huh? You folks traveling on foot?
We sure are.
You got a problem with that?
Dude, chill.
No, I just mean with the bandits and monsters and all, most people come by coach.
Could I ask you something? How can we get from here to Kimlaska?
I heard Rotelro Bridge is out, so
Yeah, sure
you
is.
have to head to the Kitesewer checkpoint in the south.
Word travels fast. So you have to go to Kitesewer. I can't remember if that was... that may have been where we accidentally went. Or not, I'm not sure.
Thank you.
No problem.
Although Kitesewer's a
Bye.
port. That looks like it was a forest, so I don't know.
A checkpoint. We won't be able to get through without passports. This could be a problem.
Well, maybe
You'll be
we should
fine.
get
If I say I'm
forged
Duke Faber's
passports.
son, they'll let us through in no time.
From the Malkuth side? I don't know about that.
But right now, I want to check this place out. This is my first time in a city.
A city? Well, I suppose we do
This
need
ain't
to
a city.
prepare a bit before we leave. Let's stay the night here.
This ain't a city. Some town this is. I bet they don't even have a decent place to sleep. Do you do anything besides complain? All I want is a decent bed and decent food. What's wrong with that? I never even had to think about things like this back at the manor. I just snapped my fingers and the servants came and... With Rotelro Bridge out, we won't be getting back to Batical anytime soon. You may not be able to find your kind of meal for a while. Never thought I'd be homesick for the food back at the manor. Look, nobody's forcing you to stay at the inn here. If you'd prefer, we can leave right away and sleep on the ground after nightfall. No, on the ground? No way. Anything's better than that. No more complaints from me. Wanna fucking bet? Huh? Oh, well, then let's go. I want to go home. Oh, that is not the end of the complaints, don't you worry. What's going on? We'll never get in the inn like that. Oh, well, let's take a look around until things calm down. Can we go this way? We can't go this way, okay. Is this more town? It is more town. Someone from the Order of Lorelei came here. What would they want in Engave? We got Rapigs! Rapigs! Just saw someone arrive from someone from the Malkuth army arrive. What could he want? He was tall and looked like a pretty important person. I bet he is a pretty important person. Alright, what do we got over here? We've got a dude. Let's go back this way. Did get here by walking. Damn.
Wow, these apples look good.
I hope I get a chance to explore this more. Yeah.
Sir, you
This
need
is
to
an
pay.
event. This is an event.
Why do I have to pay?
You can't just take a store's products without paying.
But the manor pays for everything all at once. Oh wait, this is Malkuth.
Malkuth or Kimlaska, The normal way to shop at a store is to pay money for what you buy when you buy it.
I haven't got any money on me.
You have the money the monsters dropped.
The monsters that were carrying money.
Oh yeah, it's not gold, so I'd forgotten all about it.
Hey, if you're not going to pay, I'm going to have you arrested.
I'm gonna pay, jeez.
Nobody said anything about not paying. So, how does this work?
All right, let's explain how shops work. I can't believe he doesn't know how to shop at a store. Are all aristocrats like this?
Yeah, pretty much. Alright. So I can do this. Alright. Can we go back here? Let's go back in here. I think... Yeah. 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 I remember some things. I remember some things. We can exit that way. What if I go this way? Is this into the trough with the pigs? Yeah. Rat pigs. I can buy it from over the fence. That's funny. Alright, well, I don't really care so much about cooking at the moment. Okay. We can go in here. That's Rose's house. I'm gonna hold off on that. Let's see. This is where that's okay. So this is where I came in from. Alright, so let's go this way, back to this screen. I feel like Rose's house is where we need to go to progress the story. Excuse me. Let's go this way. I think there's a house I can go into that's gonna have... Is it a recipe for me? Wonder what's for supper. Just kidding, I know from the smell. Now, I don't think this game has the Wonder Chef. Pasta will be ready soon. Oh no, I'm out of miso. Sana, will you be a dear and go get some for me? What? No, I'm reading here. And you there, since you're just standing there, would you go get some from the old lady at the watermill? Alright. Oh, yeah. Of course we're gonna help. Yeah, I think we get a recipe for doing this. Lady at the watermill. Where's she at? Well, the watermill, but where's the watermill? I should save. Let's save. Let's save. Let's make sure we save. Where is the water? You're fishing. This isn't a watermill. There's a watermill on the right side of this house. Is this the lady at the watermill? Son's spending too much time with the rat pigs. No, man. There's no too much time with the rat pigs. The rat pigs are great. Hey, Granny, give me some miso. Honestly, Luke, just stand back and let me ask. Excuse us, we're preparing dinner at the house in the rear, but we've run out of miso. Oh, I see. Will this work for you? Thank you very much. You're dismissed. Goodbye now. Oh my fucking god, dude. There's actually, and I, you know, I kind of understand it, honestly. There's actually people who legitimately stop playing this game because they can't stand Luke. And I do get it. I do get it. It's incorrect, but I do get it. Trust me, he is insufferable, but he's insufferable on purpose. And he has some phenomenal character growth over the course of the story, so just stick it out, guys. I promise. This way. This one. This house. This is the house. Excuse me, dude. Brought your shit. Is this what you needed? Learn spaghetti. Hell yeah. Give you some of the leftover ingredients too. So we got the engave noodles and milk. You try making some for your boyfriend there. Excuse you. I don't even like her at all. She sucks. Alright. So can we stay at the inn now at all? Are we able to do that? I would like to save again. Let's save over that same file. Yeah, let's do that.
Nothing. Every last scrap of food in the storehouse has been stolen.
Oh, shit.
This has happened time and time again since those fires up north. You think maybe some deserters hiding out up there have started to come here looking for food?
Or it could be the work of the Darkwings, too!
It could be the work of the Darkwings.
It's just food. Would those Darkwings guys really bother to steal that?
I mean, yes. It's just
What do you
food.
mean, just food? In this village, food is the most valuable thing there is.
Oh, come on. So someone stole it. Just go buy some more.
Just go buy some more.
What? We break our backs all year tending these fields.
Hey, I just heard Kelly's place got hit by a food thief, too! It's you! So, you didn't just steal from me, you were at it over here, too, huh?
Yikes.
What? You're the one who raided my storehouse?
They see the criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
Are you calling me a thief?
You tried to steal an apple from me!
That's it. I'm taking you to the authorities.
Ah, fuck.
Letting Luke get arrested here might actually do him some good.
Wow, okay. But we didn't actually raid the storehouse. I think this is Rose's house, yeah. Oh, that guy. We saw that guy before.
Rose, we've got trouble!
Hush! We've got an important guest from the military here. Calm down.
How can we be calm? We caught him. We caught the guy stealing food.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Rose, this guy may be with the Darkwings.
He's got to be responsible for all the food getting stolen lately.
I'm telling you, people, I'm not your damn thief. Do I look like I'm going hungry to you?
My, what a lively boy. Let's all just settle down first, all right?
All right.
Yes, please do.
Colonel.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Colonel Jade Curtis, 3rd Division Malkuth Imperial Forces. And who might you be?
Luke.
Yeah, maybe use a fake name.
What's your problem?
Have you forgotten? This is enemy territory. Your father, Duke Fabra, is one of Malkuth's greatest enemies. Don't use your name so casually.
Oh, really?
Yes. There are plenty of people here who've had family killed by your father. You don't want any unnecessary trouble, do you?
Is something wrong?
Oh, there's a lot
My
wrong.
apologies, Colonel. He's Luke. I'm Tyr. We were headed for Cesadonia, but we boarded the wrong coach and wound up here.
Oh? So you're with this man suspected of being with the Darkwings?
We're not with the Darkwings. The Malkuth military forced the real Darkwings to the other side of Rotelro Bridge.
Ah, I see. So you were on that coach from earlier.
Uh-huh, you were on that fucking Tartarus, weren't you?
What is all this about, Colonel?
Just as Tyr said, a group of bandits thought to be the Darkwings fled toward Kimlaska. I can assure you that these two are not with them.
They don't appear to be mere food thieves either.
Oh?
Phone Master Ion.
Phone Master Ion, you're supposed to be missing. I was told you were missing.
I was a bit curious, so I investigated the food storehouse.
You know Van is looking for you, right?
I found this in a corner of the room.
This is fur from a sacred Cheegle.
Yes, a Cheegle is what probably raided your food stores.
A Cheegle.
See, I told you I wasn't a thief.
Damn Cheegles.
But you did eat that apple before paying.
Yeah.
You need to learn not to do things that'll make you look suspicious.
Yeah.
How was I supposed to know? I didn't know I had to pay.
Well, sounds like that takes care of that. I think you all have something to say to this boy and his friend.
I'm sorry. With all the burglaries lately, I've been a little on edge.
Sorry for accusing you.
I'm sorry I made the situation worse.
Do you think you could forgive them, boy?
I suppose.
I'm not a boy.
I'm sorry. Luke, could we let bygones be bygones?
Yeah, whatever.
Glad to hear it. Now, I have business with the Colonel. I'll think of a way to stop the Cheegles, so all of you just go on home for today.
Gotta deal with the Cheegles, huh? Yeah, that's Phone Master Ion.
Why is Phone Master Ion here?
Phone Master Ion?
The supreme leader of the Order of Lorelei.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait a minute. I heard Ion was missing. Master Van said he was returning home to look for him.
Really? That's news to me. I wonder what's going on. He didn't look like he was being held captive.
He sure didn't.
I'll go ask him.
No, maybe
Stop.
don't.
They seem to be in the middle of an important discussion. Let's come back tomorrow.
Why do I have to follow your orders?
Because otherwise you're gonna go getting in trouble. That business about Ion is really bugging me. I really should have asked when I had the chance. No need to rush it. You'll have a chance to talk to him tomorrow. Let's get some rest at the inn for now. Ah, damn it. Okay. I guess we'll go rest at the inn now. We've explored the town already, so we should be fine to just go rest at the inn. Let's do it. The inn and the item shop. So we should...
Have you seen the person I was with? A boy, pretty short, kind of out of it.
Sorry, I was away from the inn for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that Ion, where did he run off to?
Ion? You mean Phone Master Ion?
Yep.
If you're looking for Ion, he was over at Rose's place.
Really? Thank you.
Hey, wait a second. What's the Phone Master doing here? I heard he was missing.
Huh? Are there rumors like that floating around? I have to tell Ion.
So it's just a baseless rumor.
Huh. She didn't answer my question.
Indeed.
Yes, but she looks like a Phone Master Guardian, so I assume Ion's journey is officially recognized by the Order of Lorelei.
A Phone Master Guardian?
They're Ion's personal guard, a special force within the Oracle Knights. They accompany him on all official business.
That chick is one of Master Van's soldiers, huh? What was up with Ion being missing? I'm gonna be so mad if that was just a mistake.
It sounds like it was just a mistake. Who's Jade? That four-eyed fool Jade really got on my nerves. I thought he was quite proper for a military officer addressing civilians. Well, all I know about the military is our white knights. So I wouldn't really know. Colonel Jade, though. I know I've heard that name somewhere. Yeah? Couldn't care less about military types, so if you want to find out about him, do it yourself. You are really selfish. Do something about that attitude before it gets you in trouble. Lay off already, would you? Now you're getting on my nerves, too. Alright, we can buy stuff. Ooh, we got a cutlass, we got a wand, we got leather mail, we got iron guard, leather helm, cape bracelet, apple gel, orange gel. Look at the orange gels are 275. Oh. Oh, the good old days, man. The fucking good old days. Alright, so, I want to get increased weapons. I feel like that's going to be helpful. And if I can throw some armor on top of that, I can't. Alright, that's fine. We'll buy them. Because what we're going to do is, nope, we're going to equip them. And then we're going to sell the old ones. And we will use that money to buy better armor. It's worth 1,000. Should I sell it? I guess I'm gonna sell it. So we can then afford to buy some more stuff. So, I think I'll stock up on some of this. I guess that's all I could do. Let's get some magic lenses. They're not expensive. There we go. And we can sell leather guard. Cool. I think we did a good thing there. Alright, so I am going to save after I raid this place. If there's anything to raid, probably not anything to raid. No. Alright, so we're gonna save. Yes, I pressed X. What the fuck? Alright. We'll stay at the inn.
Sorry about earlier. You can stay here free tonight. It's the least I can do.
Tomorrow, we'll head for the Kitesor checkpoint.
Sounds like a plan.
With the bridge out, that's the only way back to Batikal. We also have to do something about passports.
Head itchy?
I can't stand it. I can't just leave like this.
Unbelievable. Are you still mad?
Of course. They called me a thief.
Oh my god, dude, get over it.
Hey, do you know what Cheegles are? They called them sacred.
They're herbivores that live in the woodlands of the East Rugnica Plains. They're one of the symbols of the Order of Lorelei, along with the Order's founder, Yulia. Their forest is just north of this village, actually.
We're going there tomorrow.
Oh, really?
To do what?
To look for proof that they're the thieves.
Well, Ion already said they're the thieves.
I doubt we'll find any.
Shut up. I've made up my mind.
Okay. So we're going to the Cheegle Forest. For all his whining, he sure sleeps soundly enough. Just like a perfectly ordinary boy. Whoa. What are you doing? What are you staring at me for? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. Well, what the hell are you doing staring at people when they're sleeping? Go to bed already. Yes, I suppose I will. Good night. Man, what's your problem anyway? Alright, well, we're all healed up. So let's head on out, I believe, to the Cheegle Woods. Cheegle Woods is north of Engave, right? Are you really going? You've been cleared of suspicion. Why bother? I'm not going to sit around while people laugh at me. Nobody's laughing at you. But do you think there's anything that can actually prove the Cheegles are at fault? Shut up already. I decided to go and that's that. I see. Well, I suppose there's no point in arguing it further then. I'll find your proof. You'll see. I'll show those stupid yokels. What are you doing? Hey, don't look. Sorry, I saw you with a notebook out and... Shut up already. I have to do this every day. Do what? Well, don't laugh, but it's a diary. Oh, that's great. You're not gonna laugh at me? Why? There's nothing to laugh about. Though I didn't exactly think you were the type to keep a diary. I'm not doing it because I want to. Oh, then why? The doctors make me do it, just in case I get amnesia again. What? Nothing. Keep it up, okay? I don't need you feeling sorry for me. Well then. Alright, so I believe if I talk to you, something's gonna happen. Oh, it's you. Sorry for treating you like a criminal. Don't worry about it. We found out who really did it. It doesn't matter anymore. Sorry about that. By the way, I have a favor I'd really like to ask of you, if that's alright. Of course. No one's stopping you from asking. Well, it turns out a cherished treasure of mine got mixed up in the stuff the Cheegles stole. No, I'm sorry to hear that. Can't leave here. Is there any way you could go get it back for me? Well, we happen to be going there anyway, so... Naturally, I don't mean I expect you to do it for free. Alright, we'll go to the Cheegle Woods. Don't just decide for me. Oh, come on, Luke. We caused trouble for him before. It's the least we can do. We were going there anyway. It's a small box that got stolen. Oh, no matter what you do, please don't look inside. Alright, well, I'm assuming we shouldn't look inside if we get the opportunity to. You know. Alright. Okay. So let's go do it. We stocked up in town. And, let me see, is there a way that we can leave to the north? Or do we just have to, like, go out and then walk to the north? Let's see, let me, well, at least we'll hit up a save over here anyway. Not here, not here, over here, this way. This is the way. The save's not there anymore. Alright, fine. Fine. Fine, we can save on the world map. Boop-a-doop boop. Boop-a-doop boop. Here we go. Good stuff. Alright, so we want to go to the north. Just up this way. Okay. Enemies. One little burb. Ow, ow. There we go. There we go.
Your footwork was sloppy. You missed their vital points. You were a mess.
Oh, shut up.
So rude. So rude. Just all of the rude. So many rude. So many rude. Alright, the Cheegle Woods is up there where that big tree is. I remember now. I'll fight you, fine. Didn't stand a chance. Didn't stand a chance. There we go. Cheegle Woods.
Hey, it's that Ion kid.
Sure is.
He's in trouble.
Sure is. Well, shit.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine. I just used too strong a Dothic phonic art. Oh, you're the two from Engave yesterday.
Sure are.
I'm Luke.
Luke, that means Light of the Sacred Flame in Ancient Hispanian. That's a nice name.
Means Light of the Sacred Flame. Now, I know it's hard to remember, because it was brand new, and we were just getting shit thrown in our faces. But way back at the beginning of the game, in the intro cutscene, when they were saying ND 2000, ND 2002, and like reading what was actually, that's Yulia's score, there was mention of the Light of the Sacred Flame. So that's interesting.
I'm Locrian Sergeant Tyr Grants. 1st Platoon Oracle Knights Intelligence Division, under Grand Maestro Mo's command.
Wait a second, you're with the, by the way, I love this fucking music. You're an Oracle Knight. I didn't know that. We didn't know that.
You're Van's younger sister.
Oh?
I've heard of you. This is the first time we've met, isn't it?
Well, I'm sorry, what?
You're Master Van's sister? Then what was with you trying to kill him?
Van's sister.
Kill him?
Sorry, it's nothing. Just something between us.
Okay, hold on. That's like, okay. Like, imagine Ion is the president, and Tyr is, like, one of the secretaries in the cabinet, and Van is one of the other secretaries in the cabinet. And, like, that secretary says to the president, "Oh yeah, I was just trying to kill this other secretary. Don't worry, it's nothing. It's just something between us."
Don't try to avoid the question. If you're his sister, why are you trying to kill him?
Like, what the fuck?
It's...
Oh.
It's a
Cheegle.
So
Cheegle.
you do live here. Come on, we're gonna catch that thing.
I spy a Cheegle.
Would it be best if I don't inquire about you and Van?
Probably.
I'm sorry. It relates to my homeland. I'd prefer not to get you or Luke involved.
Hey, it's gonna get away.
Let's go.
So we're just gonna allow kill, like, we're not gonna...
Right.
I just want to kill him, don't worry about it. Okay, fine. I won't ask. Good God. Hey, what are you even doing here if you can't fight? Get out of our way. I'm sorry. I just wanted to find out what really happened in Engave. Huh? Why? It's none of your business, is it? The Cheegles are sacred creatures. If they're harming people, they must have some reason for it. As one who is connected to the Cheegles, I could... Well, they're just monsters, right? Just leave them alone. I can't. Maybe I'm strange that way, but that's how I am. Anyway, if we find the Cheegles, we should be able to learn what's going on. Whatever. Let's just go find those Cheegles already. There we go. I do. I love the music in this place. It's so good. Look at this axe beak.
I'll destroy you.
Tales games have great music. Well, we got a field of phonons. That's a thing that'll come up a bit later. There we go, I got free run.
Don't blame me if your excitement leads to pain.
Got myself free run. That's super important. Found secret box. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually go back now and turn in this quest, because... Am I not gonna do that? I am gonna do that, okay. I'm gonna turn in this quest because, if I remember correctly, when we get to the end of the Cheegle Woods, we are going to be cutscened into more stuff. And I don't know when I'm gonna be able to actually turn this quest in otherwise. So we're definitely gonna do it now. There we go. Good shit. Good shit. Very good shit. Get out of my way. No. Fuck. Fuck.
You're dead.
It's fine. It's fine. We're getting EXP, and I'm getting usage of my techs, my arts. There we go.
Guess that does it.
There we go. Alright, I got your shit, man. I got it. I got your shit. How'd it go? Did you find it? I sure did. Handed over the secret box. What do we get? We got the collector's book. I've lowered my prices too. Oh, no. Does that mean I could have gotten things less expensive? Things are probably less expensive than they were earlier. So let me see if I can actually get more... I don't know if this guy's affected by that, so let's see. Might be. No, it looks like it's the same price. Stuff's the same price. Okay, so that's not... I'm not as choked up about it. Let me spend all this money to get one more orange gel. I know we're gonna find stuff, but it's fine. We're also gonna get more money eventually. So let me head in here and save while we're at it. Let me save. No, let's do this one. Old school Tales music, I love it. I'm sorry, look, it's not like a new stuff is automatically bad thing. It really isn't, I promise. If you know me at all, you know that that is not my mindset about anything. And even in my top 5 favorite Tales games, 3 of them are new, or like newer ones. But there just is something about the Symphonia, Abyss, Legendia, Vesperia era of the series that I just love. And I really do prefer it. It's not real. I don't think it's nostalgia either. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a little bit, but... Get some good EXP. So I can free run now. So this is free run. We're not locked into linear. Do I have anything that I can... No, I don't think I can take advantage of the... I don't think I can take advantage of the dark field of phonons. I actually don't know that it would let me, even if I could, because it hasn't taught me about that yet, so... So there's a dead end over there, so we can go this way. Go over the rocks. Hello. Can I fight you? Thank you.
I'll destroy you.
Havoc Strike. There we go. Sorry I wasted your nightmare there, but... For the record, the magic lens item is what allows me... I have to use the magic lens item to see the enemy's HP. You don't just hold down the target button and see the HP, like in the newer games. Thank you, Tyr. Appreciate that first aid.
Too easy.
Alright. What do we got over here? This is progress forward? Yeah, okay. So let's not do that yet. Let's go around this way. Fight the Zaxbeak. I'm just looking for treasure at the moment. There's bound to be some treasure in the Cheegle Woods. Got a guard break and some critical damage. Hell yeah. There we go.
We're done here.
Kicking ass. Kicking names and taking ass. And I'm all out of ass. Or something. Hello, you're different. What are you? You're a wolf. Okay. You don't look like a wolf. You look like something else. There we go.
Man, I was awesome. Did you see me?
Got him. Something over here? I feel like I'm missing so many treasure chests. There we go. There's something. Apple gel. What's over here? And that we loop back around. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I think we're good to progress now. Just kind of looping around a big tree. Oh, we got over here too. What is this? This is different. Is this progress? Ah. You can't go that way. Okay. So then we must go this way. Enemies have respawned. We'll fight them. We'll fight them because why not? It'll be good for us in the long run. There we go.
Get out of my face.
Get out of my face. You heard him. Up we go.
You see, it got away. Could you two be any slower?
I mean, I did go all the way back to Engave in the meantime, so, you know, that's kind of on me.
Their nesting ground should be up ahead.
How do you know?
Oh, actually, I was curious about the thefts in Engave and did a little looking. Cheegles are intelligent and peaceful creatures. It's not like them to steal food.
Well, looks like we're both headed to the same place then.
The two of you came here to investigate the Cheegles too?
Sure did.
I'm not gonna just let people accuse me of things I didn't do. And you're coming with us.
Really? You don't mind?
How can you think of taking Phone Master Ian somewhere so dangerous?
Because he's just a person.
Then what do you want to do with him? He'll just come wandering back here on his own.
I'm sorry, I just have to know. Cheegles are the sacred beasts of our order after all.
See? Besides, we can't just leave a guy with a face so pale he looks like he's about to die.
Am I... Oh, no. Am I buffering? I'm not buffering. I think it's... Yeah. That's not my OBS. That is my internet browser. Okay, give me 1 second. I think there's problems on my end. Not even on the producer side, on the... I think we're good. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're okay.
Oh, thank
You
you
probably
so
didn't
much.
notice any of
You're
that.
Such a nice person, Luke.
Aww,
No,
stop.
I'm not. Now quit saying stupid stuff and let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
And don't use that weird art again. You damn near passed out. We'll take care of the fighting.
You're gonna protect me. Sir Luke, I'm so moved.
Sir Luke. Don't Sir Luke me.
That's not what I meant. You'll just be in the way. Don't get all worked up over it. And it's just Luke, got it? Now let's go.
Okay, Luke.
Awesome. Alright, let's progress forward. We got this guy. Let's fight him.
Let's go.
Bang blade. I need to learn another move. We need more arts. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. This is the most interesting looking wolf I've ever seen. Alright, we have a split path here. We got to the right, which is something we can't do anything about, because there's a river that we cannot cross. So, there's that. Let's go this way, then. That's all we got. That's a Cheegle. Mew 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 mew.
So that's a Cheegle?
That's a Cheegle.
It looks like it's still a child.
It's so cute.
Hey, it ran away.
It is a wild animal after all.
Looks like a
This
Pokemon.
must be the Cheegle's nesting area.
I do hope we can find some proof they stole food from the village.
Those stupid things probably left proof all over the place.
Let's explore a little.
Let's not call them stupid things. God, I love this music. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, let's see. Do we have any... treasure chests to find? Is there any special secret hidden places over here? I can't ever remember. That's a special secret thing. Hold on, what do we got over here? So we can go inside. This, I believe, is the other side of that, grassy thing that we couldn't get through. Maybe? Is it? Might be. We got a bear. Or something. What is this? It's a wood golem. It's not a bear. That just clocked me real hard. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get my ass beat. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh. He's dizzy. Thank you. Go for the attack. Go for the attack. Whoop. You thought. You really thought. Ow. Okay. Got him. Okay. Well, that was a thing. Alright. What's over this way? Ah, treasure chest. Perfect. Give me orange gel. I will take. I will take. I totally lied when I said it was the other side of the grassy thing that we couldn't get through. I don't know. Look, I haven't played this game in like over a year, so forgive me if my memory's a bit foggy. I can't remember everything. Okay, let's go back around this way. I think we're just going right into the tree. Is that what we're doing? I think that's what we're doing. Let's go this way. See if we can go down here. Is there anything over here? No, not really. Uh-huh.
These apples have the mark of Engave on them.
Yeah. Do
So,
they?
these guys did do it.
I think I hear something inside this tree.
Cheegles live inside tree trunks.
Phone Master, that's too dangerous.
Yeah, those Cheegles are vicious.
This kid is hopeless.
Vicious Cheegles. You've no idea. Oh my god, look at them. Look at them. Look at them. They're so dangerous and vicious.
Like the monsters are gonna understand you.
The Order's founder, Yulia Jue, made a pact with the Cheegles and gained their aid. Or so I've been told.
Mew mew. Mew mew.
Oh, that's the Elder.
Are you of relation to Yulia Jue?
She talks words.
That monster talked.
It is the power of the ring we were granted as part of our pact with Yulia. Are you of relation to Yulia?
Yes, I'm Ion, Phone Master of the Order of Lorelei. Am I correct in assuming that you're the Cheegle Elder?
Indeed, I am.
Hey, monster. You guys stole food from Engave, right?
I see now. So you've come to exterminate us.
No.
So you don't deny it.
Cheegles are herbivores. Why do you need to steal human food?
To preserve the Cheegle tribe?
It doesn't look like you lack food. There's plenty of vegetation in this forest.
One of our members caused a fire in the northern region. As a result, the Ligers that lived there moved down to this forest.
Oh, I see.
In order to prey on us.
Then the reason you stole the food was so your people wouldn't be eaten.
Yeah, that's how that goes.
Correct. If they aren't sent food periodically, we Cheegles are captured and eaten.
Yikes.
That's horrible.
That's very horrible.
And
You guys are
totally
too
not
cute
our
and
problem.
cuddly to get
If
eaten.
You're weak, you're food. That's how it works.
Wow, dude. Okay.
Besides, I'd be mad too if you torched my land.
That may be true, but this is hardly a normal food chain.
Luke, we've confirmed that the thieves are Cheegles. What do you want to do now?
What else? We're gonna drag these guys down to Engave and...
But if we do that, the Ligers will likely attack Engave next in search of food.
I don't care what happens to that stupid village.
Wow, okay. Jesus Christ.
That's not acceptable. Food from Engave is shipped throughout the entire world, not just the Malkuth Empire.
Then what do we do?
Let's negotiate with the Ligers.
With monsters?
Can those Liger things talk too?
I don't know.
We can't talk to them directly, but if we take one of the Cheegles with us as a translator...
Then, I shall lend this sorcerer's ring to the one who will be your interpreter.
The Sorcerer's Ring.
Mew.
Another Tales
Mew, mew,
staple.
Mew, mew.
Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ.
This child is the one who caused the fire in the north.
Oh, God. Here
I want you to take him with you.
we go. Here we go, guys. Just remember he's cute, okay? Just remember he's cute.
My name's Mew. Pleased to meet you.
Something about this thing is really annoying.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're gonna drive me nuts. I should just roast you and eat you right now.
We got the Sorcerer's Ring. And we got the team pet. These Cheegles really getting on my nerves. Oh, I think they're rather cute myself. They're adorable. Really? They keep on bouncing around all over the place, making all those weird noises. I can't stand them. I think it would be quite soothing to have a bunch just playing all around. Though I must admit, for sacred beasts, I was expecting something a bit more majestic. I don't know, I'd say cute is best, personally. Yeah, okay, whatever. Well, we have Mew now. Not sure if you remember. I don't remember if I showcased it much, because I did most of my fishing off screen in Tales of Arise, but there is a lore in Tales of Arise called the Mew lore, and it is shaped, as you might guess, like Mew. It's a direct reference to this. Alright, we gotta go, let's go negotiate with some Ligers. Mew, Mew, Mew? Yeah, that's why I'm not talking to them, because they're just gonna say Mew. They're gonna say Mew a lot. That's what they generally do a lot. Okay, there's 2 ways to go. I feel like one of these ways... Yeah, there we go. There we go. So the Sorcerer's Ring, I think we can use... How do we use the Sorcerer's Ring? Oh, we can't. We can't. Not yet. We have not acquired that ability yet. I am just jumping ahead, man. I'm jumping so much ahead. Hello. Hello, Mew Mew. Mew. He says Ligers are fearsome monsters. Yeah, that they are. Is this not where I go? I guess it's not where I go. Oh, I know where I go. I remember. I remember things. Guys, I remember. This is me membering.
Everyone, watch this!
Yep.
Whoa! He breathed fire!
Neat, huh?
What was that?
I can breathe fire, so I'm useful for more than just interpreting.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to work extra hard to make up for all the trouble I caused my friends.
Extra hard.
That's right. I'd forgotten the Cheegles were a fire-breathing species.
Yes, we are, but mine is special.
Special?
I'm still a child, so I can't actually breathe fire. But... the Sorcerer's Ring! Thanks to that, I can breathe fire! And no matter how much fire I breathe out, I never get tired!
So the Sorcerer's Ring is good for more than just translation, huh?
Yeah, Sorcerer's Ring's really useful.
Made to amplify phonic arts. It's a type of capacity core.
Hmm.
But a flame of that size isn't going to be of much use in battle.
Yeah, but come on, breathing fire, that'll be fun! Hey you, Thing!
Luke, that's horrible.
I'm sorry, it's funny. It's very
shut
funny.
Up. It's fine for this little freak. Listen up, Thing. When I give the order, you spit fire. Got it?
Oh my god, stop.
Mew. Yes, sir.
Mew learned Mew fire. Mew Mew! Fire! Is it annoying yet? Stop me when it gets annoying. Look, Mew is nowhere near the worst that we get when it comes to this shit. Yo. Ain't nothing worse than Bienfu.
Up ahead, right?
Yes! We cross the river and keep going!
How are we supposed to cross the river when there's no bridge?
Well,
we'll just have to wade through the river.
Mew Mew.
Are you serious?
Fire.
My shoes, my clothes, everything will get drenched. No way.
Fine. You can stay here. Someone who cares that much about his clothing would just get in the way.
Excuse me?
Ruthless. Fucking got him. Hey, Thing.
Hey, Thing. Breathe fire on that tree's roots.
Mew?
You heard me. Breathe fire already.
Mew, mew, mew! Fire!
There we go. And look at that. Now.
What do you think of that?
I see. The tree's roots were rotten. Excellent thinking, Luke.
This is nothing.
Indeed. Mew is the one who deserves thanks.
Exactly.
Hey.
I thought it was nothing for you. And stop yelling. Phone Master Ion, shall we be on our way?
Oh, right. Luke, cheer up. Come on, let's get going.
Let's go!
Shut up.
Mew!
Well, alright, so, now that we have this, I am going to backtrack a bit. Because now we can burn through the, that spot where, there was a lot of vines or whatever. So we should be able to go through there, and I'm guessing there's going to be a treasure chest back there that's going to have something good. There we go.
Guess that does it.
There we go. Good shit. Alright, let's go back. I don't remember where it was. It was... oh man, it was fairly far back, actually. I think it was over here. And back across here. And then up this way? No, it wasn't here. Where the fuck was it? It was... oh, it was over here. No. It was up this way, and then over here. This is where it was. Is this it? Yes. There we go. Perfect, let's fight this guy. Yeah, I let that happen. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Make good use of that backstep. Take a lot less damage. Alright, what do we got? S flag. Is that... How do I check my capacity cores and stuff? Or have I not learned about that yet? We got it in here somewhere. Let me see. S flag. Sculpture of an S, a yellow flag for luck. Allows changing in the display. Oh. Okay, so we can do that. Yay! I thought that was something more important than that. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, fuck. Alright, so we gotta get back to where we were. Let's get back to where we were. Oh, healing power. First aid. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Very good.
That was too easy. Nobody can beat us.
Nobody can beat us. That's right. We are so good at this game. So good. Alright, where was I? Right over here. And going across the bridge. There we go. And we have two ways we have one way we can go. I see it. I see it. I see that. Is that a treasure chest? No, I think that's just scenery. Yeah, no, it's not. That's not treasure. I thought that was like under the root or something. Alright, ignore me. I clearly don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, it was that, like, mushroom thing.
Hey, Ion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
How'd you learn strong moves like that art you used earlier? Could I learn to do that too?
He's the phone master.
That was a Dothic phonic art. You see, it's...
Wait, I don't need some long explanation. Just tell me if there's some easy way to get stronger.
You're unbelievable.
What?
Please, don't fight. I'll tell you an easy way to become stronger.
Grind experience.
What kind of capacity core do you use?
Oh, here we go. This is where we learn how to do this stuff.
Capacity core? What's that?
You don't know?
No, I don't.
He's somewhat ignorant about the world.
Oh, excuse you.
Well, excuse me.
Then take this, Luke.
Give me a capacity core.
Is this a capacity core?
Yes. You can think of it as an accessory with a phonic art applied to it.
Okay.
Your body's abilities will increase in accordance with the phonic verse inscribed.
Mm-hmm.
These days, even regular citizens wear them as fashion accessories.
So if I put this on, I can use that art you used earlier?
No.
I'm sorry, only phone masters of the Order of Lorelei can use Dothic phonic arts.
Oh, that sucks.
But with a capacity core equipped, you can learn special abilities. Use it well, and you'll be strong enough.
Alright, so we can now use the C-Core menu.
How's it
Perfect.
It looks good on you, Luke.
Cool. Now I can get stronger too.
At least your muscles will.
Fucking got him. Alright, we got capacity cores. Let's see what we got. So we have Stray. And, I'm assuming that's the one we just got. So, Stray, what does that do? It gives us more physical attack, I guess. And this one gives Tyr more physical defense, phonic attack, and phonic defense. So, I would not want to switch that out. So, that's what we're gonna rock with. But as we progress, we should find additional ones that might have better better spreads or something. Yeah, don't launch me again. Go ahead, try it. Gotta wait to bait the attack. There we go. There we go.
Get out of my face.
There we go. Alright, so we can go across that way. Which I think is where we need to go. go over here, see if there's any treasures or anything to pick up. There is... Can I reach that? I can't reach that. That is... Yeah. Doesn't reach. Okay. So we have to wait until we can upgrade the fire. I don't think that happens anytime soon. Alright, oh, we got ligers. We got ligers. You want ligers? We got ligers. Got a magic lens.
I'll destroy you. Take
There we go. Come on, die. There we go. Good shit. Good shit. Training in real battles are way different, aren't they? I'm just now starting to get a feel for it. Well, maybe not as good as Master Van, but hold a sword like this, parry like that. Practicing your sword work? Whoa! What do you want? If you want more hits, you need to watch your allies' movements and work on combining arts. There's only so much one person can do. Think about connecting one art to another. Shut up, nobody asked you. Sorry, I suppose you're right. Oh, what's her problem? Alright, well here we go. I think we found the Liger's Den. Uh-oh. Ya-oh. Oh, hi. Hi there. Hi there. There we go.
Guess that does it.
Minus 0.01 grade? Are you kidding? I played well that time. Come on. Excuse me. There we go. There we go. Another lager. Damn it. My timing was off on the backstep. That's alright. That's alright. It's not that important.
Get out of my face.
Okay. Let's go down here. Scoop this up. Orange gel. We should be pretty well stocked, I think. Oh no, we ready for this? We ready for this? That's a save/heal point. Very useful. Memory circle. It's a memory circle with healing properties. It'll heal your body if you stand on it. Hell yeah. That's so fucking useful. Let me grab this treasure chest. Get a life bottle. We will heal, and we will save. Alright. You guys ready? We ready? Everybody ready? In we go. Yikes.
That must be the queen.
The queen?
Time for a boss fight.
Live in packs formed around a giant female.
Mew, please go talk with the lion.
I mean, this is totally gonna go well. Nobody said boss fight.
Yes, sir.
Nobody had a healing save point right outside this place. Yeah, I think that's gonna annoy the shit out of it.
Are you all right?
Hey, Runt, what did she say?
She says her eggs are just about to hatch, so go away. Her Highness is really mad that I accidentally burnt their home.
Can't imagine why.
Ligers lay eggs?
I was born from an egg, too. A lot of monsters are born from eggs.
This is bad. Ligers are more violent when they're guarding their eggs.
So what, do we come back later?
But if the liger eggs hatch, the young will likely swarm the village in search of food.
Huh?
So, are you telling us to exterminate the baby ligers?
Liger young like human flesh, so people hunt down any near cities before they can reproduce.
Are we gonna go Anakin Skywalker on these little babies?
Could you ask them to leave this land?
Yes, sir.
I feel like this is not gonna go well.
Mew! Mew, mew, mew!
Well, shit.
Thank you!
Don't get me wrong, I wasn't
fucking
protecting
music.
you, I was protecting Ion.
I love it.
She says she's going to kill us and feed us to her children!
Ready for the first boss fight of the game?
Here she comes. Phone Master, please step back with Mew.
Wait, if we fight here, the eggs might break.
That's kind of what we want.
It may be cruel, but that would probably be for the best. If we leave the eggs and they hatch, the young could easily wipe Ingave out entirely.
Look out! The queen!
Damn it!
Here we go. Alright, so what we want to do first is I'm going to use a magic lens on the Liger Queen. She's got 10,200 hit points and resists earth and wind. So now as we hold on the target, we can actually see the HP. That did a lot of damage. So this is an introduction to boss fights in this game. Ow. And I'm doing okay, but not great. I mean, we don't really have too much in the way of, like, options right now. But we do have free run, which is important to remember. So I could do that. Alright, I'm gonna just pop a apple gel. Nice. Dizzy, we can go ahead and lay a smack down. Oh my god, okay, hold up. I need you to, oh, you can't. I was gonna say, I need you to apple gel me, but we don't have the item thrower ability. Because that's a thing. You can't just use any old, How we doing? Not bad, we're almost halfway. Can't just use any old items on anybody. You can only use items on yourself. Until you get a special skill. Appreciated, Tier, thank you. Ow, that was bad. Alright. Yikes. Just give me an apple gel. You know what? No, don't give me an apple gel, I'm fine. I'm gonna bait the attack. There we go. Now I'm gonna run in. Ow. Shit. Come on, man. We there yet? Do I have to get to the actual halfway point? I think I might. There we go.
Hey, what the hell? It's not dying.
I was gonna say, I know that we don't have to fight this thing ourselves without backup.
Our attacks aren't hurting it at all.
So do something.
Where is he?
Allow me.
There he is.
Who are you?
There he is.
Leave the inquiry for later. I'll use phonic arts to take care of this. You make sure I have time to cast.
Do we just get our spellcaster?
Let's leave this to him. We'll buy time by taking on the Liger Queen. Don't let her attacks hit him.
I know.
Alright. Let's just take a look at arts. This man has 2,806 HP. Look at all this shit. He's got Turbulent, he's got Ground Dasher, he's got Stalagmite, Impaling Heaven, Thunderlance, Sonic Spear, Flame Burst, Splash. Man. This dude is like level 30 or something. Let me let me pop an orange gel on myself. Alright, we just kind of have to... Yeah, use Flame Burst. You look at all that damage. Holy shit, this thing's gonna go down so much quicker. Splash. Plus it drops. It's even better. There we go.
Well, that was pitiful.
Did you see that?
He's definitely not an ordinary phonist.
Well, he's from the Malkuth military, so...
Anis, could I speak to you for a moment?
Yes, Colonel. Did you call me?
Hello, Anis.
Okay, understood. In exchange, you have to keep a good eye on Ion.
A good eye on
This left
Ion.
a bad taste in my mouth.
You're quite kind, or perhaps just soft.
And you're cold.
Indeed.
Oh dear, lovers quarrel.
Oh, shut up.
Shut up.
What he said.
Colonel Curtis, we don't have that sort of relationship.
I'm joking, and please, call me Jade. I'm not accustomed to being called by my family name.
Jade, I'm sorry for running off and doing this.
It's unlike you to do something like this when you know it's wrong.
Together with Yulia, the Cheegles are the foundation of the Order of Lorelei. I felt I had to take responsibility for any trouble they had caused.
And that's why you used your power? Didn't the doctor tell you not to?
I'm sorry.
And you've involved civilians as well.
Indeed.
Hey, old man, he's apologizing, right? Give him a break.
He's fine.
Oh, I expected you to complain about being dragged into this. I'm a bit surprised.
So am I.
Well, we don't have much time anyway. I'll stop the lecture at that.
The letter arrived, didn't it?
Yes. Now, let's go ahead and get out of this forest.
Alright.
No! We have to report to the Elder!
Okay.
Speaking a human language.
Then let's report to the Elder and then get out of this forest. Oh, stop being mean to Mew just because he's a little annoying.
Jade, could we stop by the Cheegles' home?
All right, but please don't forget that we haven't much time.
We have as much time as I say we have.
Please, join me for just a little longer.
Well, I've come this far. Might as well.
Ugh. The abuse that this thing gets put through is just absurd. Alright, so we have Jade. He's level 45, by the way. By the fucking way. Level 45. We still haven't learned any more, but I think we got a new skill. Magic Guard. Oh, okay. That's like Force Field in Symphonia. Okay, great. Let me grab these and I'll do the skit. We got Life Bottle. We've got Cutlass. Is that the thing I already have equipped? Okay. That Colonel Jade is quite certainly strong. Huh. I could have done just fine without him. You better not try and get in my way again. I'm warning you. I realize I may have interfered with your ambitions, but the sight was just too much to bear. I'll refrain from getting in your way in the future. In exchange, I ask that you do me the same favor. You stuck-up piece of... Well, in any case, the problem's been resolved and nobody's hurt, right? Why not just leave it at that? Yes, let's go inform the Cheegle Elder and head back to Engave. Resolved, indeed. Doing my best, Kirk Thornton, which is not very good. but it's fine. Is this an egg? The eggs are broken. Ugh, I feel like shit. I feel like absolute shit. It's just the worst. I mean, I know they're man-eating, but, like, still. What do we got here? This is a technical ring. Is the technical ring, is that what allows me to do manual mode? I think it is. Let me just double check. Status, is it? No, it's not status. Battle... strategy? I don't know. Alright, it's fine. Whatever. We're gonna heal and save. Definitely gonna heal and save. Save complete. Took down our first boss. Pretty proud of that. And let's get on out of here. We have done everything that I think we can do in here at the moment. Come on, you. Fire, fire. Mew. Watch it. You very well could start a forest fire. Then what? Forest fire? Like that'll ever happen. And even if it did, it wouldn't be my fault. It's the one spewing fire all over the place. Mew, if that happened, I'd be banished for real this time. I'm sorry, I won't do that voice anymore. I can't believe I'm witnessing this level of idiocy. Oh, well, believe it. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do in here. So, let us continue onward. Hello. This will be free. This is just free experience. This is just absolutely free experience. Jade, just use like one attack on this thing and blow it away. There we go. I'll take that free EXP. This would be like not a bad time to just kind of sit and grind. I'm not going to. But like, it's legitimately like all you have to do is have Jade do one attack and it ends the battle. And we can get a lot of experience. I only need 56 more. That's, I don't know, 6 or 7 battles, something like that.
This looks like fun.
I won't allow this.
There we go. That's dead. Now, if he uses, like, turbulence or something, I really want to try to get, really want to try to do, some Field of Phonon changed arts. That's fun. I like that. But let's check in with the Cheegle Elder. See what's going on over here. How we doing?
Mew. Mew, mew, mew.
Mew, mew, mew. Mew, mew, mew.
Amusing to watch monsters talk like this.
They're so cute.
Huh? You say something?
Tyr has a weakness for cute monsters.
No. Mew told me what happened. You met with great danger on our behalf.
I think that's Tara Platt.
We are grateful that you have kept your promise even after 2,000 years.
Like it's like drony old person, but it definitely sounds like Edelgard.
Of course, aiding the Cheegles is part of Yulia's teaching.
But the original cause of all this was Mew burning the Liger's home. So I will have Mew atone for his mistake. What are you going to do? I will exile Mew from our tribe.
That's too cruel.
Naturally, I don't mean forever. I hear that Master Luke saved Mew's life. Cheegles do not forget their debts. Mew will serve Master Luke for one cycle of seasons.
So we have a pet now.
Hey, I'm not involved in this.
Mew insists upon accompanying you, Master Luke. I leave it up to you to decide what to do with him. Why not take him along?
I don't need a pet.
Yeah, but we could use the Sorcerer's Ring.
Cheegles are the sacred beasts of the Order of Lorelei. I'm sure he'd be well received by your family.
I guess I could give him to Guy and the others as a souvenir.
Oh my god.
I'll do my best to be useful, Master.
Ah, Mew.
You're so annoying.
He's not as he's annoying, but he's not as annoying as Luke claims he is.
Who died and made him boss?
And he's certainly not as annoying as Tipo or Bienfu. I mean, he's no Hootle or Quickie, but I'll take it. Luke, can't you walk a little slower? Mew can't keep up. Huh, why do we have to slow down for that thing? Don't worry, dear. I'm okay. See? He says he's fine. Why do you have to be so mean? Can't you treat Mew like one of us? One of us? He's the most annoying thing I've ever seen. Second most annoying thing. Oh, please don't fight. Shut up already. It's your fault in the first place for burning up the Liger's home. If you hadn't done that, the Liger Queen could have hatched her eggs without bothering anybody. And everything would have been fine. You got that, huh? Mew. Now, I'm sure Mew understands the gravity of what he's done. You could stand to be a bit more mature, Luke. Yeah. Well, now that that's cleared up, shall we be going? Little son of it. I promise Luke gets better. I promise. I know it's hard to fathom. I know, trust me. But it gets better. Alright, I think we can finally leave. Somehow we need to get back to Batical, and, I don't know, man. The bridge is still out. Unless it's not. Maybe it's not. Okay, excuse you. There we go.
Oh, are you done fighting already?
There we go. Free experience for everybody. How good. Alright. So, we should be able to get out of here now. I think our tasks are all finished. You didn't touch me. Get out of here. I think all of our tasks are finished in the Cheegle Woods. There we go.
Well, you did your best.
So, we should be clear to get out of here. And move on to whatever comes next in the story. Here we go.
Hey, isn't that your bodyguard?
Yes, that's Annis.
Hey, Annis.
Welcome back.
Greetings, Annis. What's the status of the Tartarus?
It's in front of the forest, just like you asked. You said to hurry, so we came as fast as we could.
Hey, what's going on?
Restrain those
Shit.
two. They're the ones who've been emitting the 7th phonons.
God damn it. As soon as the music turned, you just knew. You just knew.
Don't do anything to hurt them.
Don't worry, we won't kill them. Assuming they don't resist.
Why do we always gotta get locked up? Every JRPG starts this way, man.
Take them away.
Always get locked up. Treated like a criminal with a badly drawn wanted poster. Man.
The 7th phonon hyperresonance came from the direction of the capital of Kimloska Landvaldir.
Yeah.
And converged inside Malkuth territory near Tataru Valley.
Yeah, that was us.
Now, if you two were the source of that hyperresonance, that would make you guilty of illegally crossing the border into our country, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but we did it by accident, though.
Jeez, you're obnoxious.
Okay, that's that. Try not to do that, Luke.
He called you obnoxious.
He's not wrong.
I'm terribly hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But moving on, Tyr, we already know you're with the Oracle Knights. But what about you, Luke? What's your full name?
Something.
Luke von Fabra. I'm the Luke you idiots tried to kidnap.
Oh.
The son of Duke Fabra, who married into the Kimloskan royal family?
Yes, that one.
A duke? Oh.
Why are you in Malkuth? And what's this about a kidnapping? That doesn't sound very pleasant.
We're here only because our 7th phonons caused a hyperresonance. It wasn't an act of aggression against Malkuth by House Fabra.
Colonel, I believe Tyr is telling the truth. I don't feel any hostility from him.
Yes, it does seem he's lived a sheltered life, completely ignorant of the world outside.
Hey, that's correct and also hurtful.
Huh, fine. Make fun of me.
Actually, why don't we ask for their help?
We're headed for Kimlaska under orders from His Majesty Peony the Ninth, Emperor of Malkuth.
Okay.
To declare war?
Wait, what? Are you saying a war's gonna start?
You've got it backwards, Luke. We're trying to prevent a war from breaking out.
Annis, that's not public information.
Trying to prevent a war? Are relations between Kimlaska and Malkuth really that bad?
I think you're the only one who doesn't know.
You know, you're obnoxious too.
Everyone's obnoxious but me.
We're going to release you now. I'll grant you permission to enter any area you wish, apart from those containing military secrets.
Okay.
First, learn a little about us. Then if you feel you can trust us, we'd like to ask your help, so that we might prevent this war.
If you want us to help you, why don't you just tell us what's going on?
Well, that wouldn't be very fun, would it?
If we were to explain and then you decided not to cooperate with us, we would be forced to hold you captive.
What?
This matter is a state secret. That's why I'm urging you to make up your mind first. I hope we have your understanding.
Bye,
I'm sure
Jade.
they'll tell you the details after you agree to help. I'll be waiting.
Bye, Ion.
Luke, I'd so love to go places with you.
You're 12.
Please come talk to me if you're willing to assist the Colonel.
Why don't we take a walk around the ship? I think even you'll start to get an idea of what's going on in the world.
Let's go exploring, Master!
Let's go exploring. Damn it, Jade, that bastard. I wouldn't have bothered with the Cheegle Woods if I knew about this. From what he was saying, it sounds like they've had their eyes on us the whole time. We would have been captured one way or the other. But I didn't do anything. They don't have any right to treat me like this. Still, there are advantages to siding with them while we're in Malkuth. You won't have to hide your identity, for one thing. Whatever, it's all your fault anyway. Ever since you came, it's been nothing but trouble. I want to go home already. She just needs to slap him. That's what needs to happen. Can you heal me up? Speak to Colonel Jade. No, not yet. I'm exploratizing. We're gonna save, and then we're gonna exploratize. There we go. Very good. Hi, Annis. What's going on? What do you say?
Hey, Luke! I can show you around if you like. Maybe I would just get in the way.
Not at all. We'd appreciate it.
Wow, so you do actually smile on occasion.
Excuse me?
Uncalled for.
Oh, please don't fight. Come on, Luke, let's go.
Annis has joined the party. Alright. So, Luke, where do you want to go? Where? Well, I don't know anything about this ship, so what's on it? Let's see, there's the bridge, there's the lounge where all the soldiers relax, and there's the cafeteria, too. Well, a small one, anyway. Then there's the big room they use for meetings. And a bunch of rooms for everyone to sleep in. That's it? Doesn't sound very interesting. Well, the Tartarus is a battleship, so it can't really compare to a cruise liner. Oh, how about the engine room? It's great if you're into phone tech. No, that's okay. I don't know any of that stuff anyway. Oh, and the Colonel might not want you going to the bridge or the engine room, so basically all I can do is wander around the hallways. Yeah, great place. Alright, well, let's wander around the hallways, since that's what we can do.
Huh? What's that?
It's a phone stone. They're making it glow by heating it. They must use it for lighting here.
Phone stones are those glass rocks floating up in the sky, right?
Phone stones are sacred stones created when the score is read. Don't call them glass.
All right.
Okay. Phone stuff seems to be very important. And also the score seems to be very important. Hi. Kurt Tony, did you do it again? Oh, I'm sorry. What were you doing? I want to become a phonist, so I was practicing phonic arts. Phonic arts are big in our country, so a soldier who can't use them is an embarrassment. How do you use phonic arts anyway? Can I use it too? You take phonons from the phone belt into your body, then collide your phonon frequency with their own, generating special power. You are saying words that mean something to somebody, but not to Luke von Fabra. The phone belt is a layer of phonons that surrounds the planet. There are 6 phonon elements in all. By opening your body's phone slots, you draw in phonons and then join them together using a phone verse. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Okay, basically, a phonic art uses a spell, a phone verse, to control elemental powers called phonons. It's very difficult. Colonel Jade can do it as if it were nothing. He's a genius. You are saying so many words, and I don't understand a single fucking one of them. Phonic this, phonic that. Phone slots, phone belt. Phone stones. Senator Diane Phone Stone. Got a treasure chest here. Got an apple gel. I know what an apple gel is. That makes sense. It's gel that tastes like apples. It's like gummies. It's like gummy vitamins is really what it is. It's like Flintstones vitamins. Remember Flintstones vitamins? That's like what an apple gel is. Hello, Ion.
I'm sorry for getting you involved in this.
No kidding. If you'd at least tell me what's going on.
I'm afraid I'm influencing the situation as well. That's why Jade is being so cautious.
Because the Order of Lorelei is acting as a go-between?
Yes, that's part of it, but I'm afraid I can't tell you yet.
This is such a pain.
Such a pain. Such a pain. Hey, Jade.
Well, well, Luke. A lovely lady on each arm.
You know it. Except the one of them is like 12 years old.
I'm not... We're not...
He's not talking about you. He must mean Annis and Mew.
I don't think that's what he means.
Master, I'm a boy!
You sure as hell don't sound like one.
God damn.
Now, settle down. By the way, what's this about a kidnapping you mentioned earlier?
How should I know? You people from Malkuth are the ones who kidnapped me.
Well, I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. Did it happen during the previous Emperor's reign?
It was 7 years ago.
Huh, beats me. Thanks to that, I lost all my childhood memories.
It was 7 years ago, according to, our mother, I think, is who said that.
I'm sure you have your grievances, but
Or Guy. Guy might have also said it.
Cooperation.
Somebody said it in the early part of the game. Climb the ladder. Going up the ladder and going down the ladder. There's a lot to explore here. I sure hope that that's to the field. Well, I'm gonna save. I could stop recording, or I could stop streaming, but I'm not going to, not yet. We'll go a little bit longer. We have Annis Tatlin on our team now, who is probably my least favorite character. Oh, no, she's okay. Hold on, before we go that way, let me go up. Can I go up? Can I go, but can I go up, though? I cannot, okay. That's fine. Which means less I have to deal with as far as places to go. You're a person. Okay. We got a person over here. Seems needlessly large. I mean, I guess if I want to just fire the gun, that's how we fire a gun. But I'm not firing the gun, so... Oh, look, I can go up ladder? Thank you. Look, I'm just trying to explore, man. That's all I'm doing. Just want to see all the sights. hear all the sounds, smell all the smells, taste all the tastes of the ship, I guess. I don't think there's anything else to explore, unless I am wrong. I think that was everything, because it wouldn't let me go in any of the other doors. Unless there's another way down or anything. Nope, don't think so. So I think we're good. I think we can go ahead and agree to whatever they want us to do. I don't think there's any other rooms to go in. Didn't seem like it. Alright, cool. So let's do this, and then after whatever this is, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. Alright, let's do it.
Small localized conflicts have broken out recently. It's likely those will soon escalate into full-scale war. After all, the truce for the Hard War is only 15 years old.
Okay, Hard War, 15 years ago.
Emperor Peony has written a letter proposing a formal peace treaty. They requested my aid as a neutral ambassador.
If that's the case, then why do people think you've gone missing? Master Van went looking for you, you know.
That's due to matters within the Order of Lorelei.
A conflict is unfolding between the reformist Phone Master faction, centered around Ion, and the conservative Grand Maestro faction, centered around Grand Maestro Mose.
Ah. Internal
Mose is
strife.
looking for a war.
Internal strife.
I managed to escape from Mo's custody with the help of the Malkuth military.
Phone Master Ion, there must be some mistake. Grand Maestro Mose would never desire such a thing.
Well?
Mose prays only for the fulfillment of the score.
Well, what if that's in accordance with the score?
Tyr, you're with the Grand Maestro faction? No way.
Ew, you're a Grand Maestro fan? I'm an Ion fan.
I'm neutral. Yulia's score is important, but so are the Phone Master's wishes.
Hey guys, hello? You want to slow down so I can follow?
My apologies. I'd forgotten the young master here hasn't a clue about the world around him.
What did you say?
Just stating a fact.
Regardless of the state of affairs within the Order, I must deliver this letter to Kimlaska.
But we are the soldiers of an enemy nation. Even as emissaries of peace, it won't be easy for us to cross the border.
But we can.
If we delay, the Grand Maestro faction will catch up with us and interfere. That is why we need your help. Well, really, we just need your social status.
Oh, I'm hurt, Gramps. Is that all I'm good for?
Gramps. The dude's like 21 or something.
And didn't anyone ever teach you to bow your head in respect when asking someone for a favor? He's a decorated war hero.
Don't act like that, Luke. You don't want a war either, do you?
Would you shut up already? Well?
Oh my god.
Commander.
Master Luke, please grant us your aid.
Man, do you have any pride?
None so cheap as to be shaken by something as petty as this, sir.
Fine, whatever. You just need me to talk to my uncle, right?
You have my deepest gratitude. Now, by your leave, Master Luke, I must attend to other matters.
Stop calling me Master. Coming from you, it's just wrong.
As you wish, Master Luke.
Oh my god, he's so petty. I love it. I love it. He's so fucking petty. Alright, so I think we're just... What are we doing now? If you were on an important mission like this, how the heck did you get involved in the mess it gave? Cheegles are considered sacred to the Order. And the letter I was supposed to receive and gave was late anyway, so you sure like sticking your neck out for people. He's the total opposite of you. Do you have to be a jerk about everything? Could ask you the same thing. Alright, well, I guess we're just... Are we just leaving? I think we're just leaving. Pretty sure we're just leaving. Complicated discussions are tiring. I'm going to get some air. Alright. The music's fading out.
Yes. Do you need something?
Oh, fuck.
Are we under attack?
Oh, fuck.
Oh no! Luke, what should we do?
Oh, fuck.
Bridge, what's going on?
A large flock of griffins 20 kilometers ahead. Total number unknown. Contact in approximately 10 minutes. Commander, requesting permission to open fire with all cannons.
Fucking
You're
do
the
it.
Captain. The ship is yours.
Understood, sir.
Fucking do it.
Large swarm of monsters 20 kilometers ahead. All hands, battle stations. Repeat.
Man your own
all hands,
jackhammer.
battle stations.
You three, return to your cabin.
Huh? It's just some monsters.
Griffins don't normally work in groups. It's dangerous when monsters act unusually.
Oh, shitballs. Well, something's happening.
What's wrong?
Ligers are dropping from the griffins. They're clinging to the hull and attacking.
This is like the beginning of Tales of Destiny.
Bridge, respond. Bridge!
Ligers are those monsters we killed at the Cheegle's place, right?
Yeah, they're probably pissed now.
You're kidding. There's a whole horde of those things here? We're dead if we stay on this ship. Let me off of this thing.
Stop. It's dangerous to go outside now.
There he is. There he is. There's Papa Near. Oh, fuck.
Impressive. But it's time for you to calm down. Now, Colonel Jade Curtis, commander of the 3rd Division of the Malkuth Imperial Forces. Or maybe just Jade the Necromancer.
Jade the Necromancer, huh?
Jade the Necromancer? You?
Jade has received the Necromancer title. Well,
Well. It seems I'm famous.
Rumors have spread far and wide how you scavenge corpses after every battle.
Oh, but my stories have nothing on yours, sir. Largo the Black Lion, one of the 6 god generals of the Oracle Knights.
I've been waiting for a chance to cross blades with you. But unfortunately, right now, I must retrieve Phone Master Ion.
I'm afraid I can't allow that.
Hey, don't move, unless you want this boy's head to roll.
unfortunately, I don't think any of them care.
Jade the Necromancer. Letting you go now will only mean trouble later.
Do you think you can kill me by yourself?
If I seal your phonic arts.
Oh, shit. Ah. Is that how we bring him down from level 45 down to level 6?
I brought that here to seal the Phone Master's phonic arts. I didn't expect to wind up using it like this.
Mew, 5th phonon at the ceiling. Hurry!
Yes, sir!
Oh boy.
Now, Annis, get Ion.
I'm on it.
I trust you know where to meet.
Don't worry.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes, we do. I think we do.
He stabbed him.
Yikes.
Annis will take care of Ion. We'll take back the bridge.
But your arts are sealed.
Indeed. It's likely to take several months to fully undo this phone slot seal. But as long as we have your hymns and Luke's sword, we can still take back the Tartarus.
All right, Luke, let's go.
Time to take back the Tartarus.
Luke!
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Alright, guys. If we have access to a save point, we might not right now. We have the Tartarus is now a dungeon. So that exploring we did earlier kind of gave us a lay of the land. But I'm hoping that lay of the land means we could... Nope, okay, fine. Fighting for our lives. That Largo or whoever, is he dead? Well, that was certainly my intent. He could prove rather problematic if he's still around. But you didn't have to kill him. So our enemies are free to kill us, but we should spare their lives? I'm afraid I don't quite follow that logic. Luke, this isn't a simple training exercise. We can't afford to worry about the lives of our enemies. but I'm sure they're prepared to give their lives for their mission. That's the duty of a soldier, after all, to give your life for a greater cause. Though it seems those of a certain house of Kimlaska do not share that same dedication. That's not what I'm saying, damn it! Alright, so I think we have a save point up here through this door. So let's go in here and hit up this save. And we're going to go ahead and wrap things up for tonight. So thank you guys so very much for watching. Whether you're watching live here on Twitch or after the fact on the Twitch VODs or the YouTube VODs, however you are watching, thank you very much. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. This is one of my favorite games of all time. It is in my top 10 of all time. It's my second favorite Tales game. I absolutely love this game to death. I've been doing Tales for quite some time on my channel. Started my YouTube channel with Tales of Symphonia. I played Tales of Exilia, Tales of Exilia 2, Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Graces F. And on Twitch, I have streamed Tales of Berseria and Tales of Arise. So I am quite a fan of the Tales series, I'll have you know. But somehow I managed to never get Tales of the Abyss under the Whiskey Cactus content brand, or whatever you want to call it. So here we are, finally doing it. So much later than it should have been, but we're here, and I'm very excited. So the next stream will be Thursday, and that is February 10th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time until about 9:30-ish, or however long I feel like going, because I have a feeling that I'm going to want to go overtime on some of these streams, just by sheer joy of playing this game. Yeah. So the Tartarus is under attack. Jade has had his skills all sealed. You can see he's level 5. He's level 5! Where he was kicking ass before, and now he sucks. So we're going to have to baby Jade. He might not even be, like, good anymore. I don't know. We're going to have to see how that goes. So next time what we're going to do is we're going to probably look to set up strategies and stuff and just make sure our equipment and everything, like, go through all that. And then we have to take back the Tartarus. Because we have got to get to Batical to try to stop this war from happening. Assuming we can believe Jade. So we'll see how that plans out. Pans out, even. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. And actually what I'm going to do, I think... I've never done this before because I don't usually have anyone to raid, but I'm actually... I think I'm going to raid somebody. I think there's somebody that I know from Twitter who I believe is still streaming Tales of the Abyss right now, and it looks like they still are. So I am going to... I don't know if anybody's watching this, or anybody's out there doing raids, like, in my chat or anything. It doesn't look like it, but if there happens to be anybody, we're going to go ahead and do a raid and see how this goes. So I'm going to send you over to Swice Senpai. He is also streaming Tales of the Abyss, I believe, for the first time ever. I think this is his blind playthrough of it. So let's go over there and say hello. And I will see you on February 10th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for more Tales of the Abyss. Hope you're excited for that. I know I am. We'll see you then. Good night. Let's do a raid.